Hola mis amigos, ¿cómo están? Si aún no me conocen, mi nombre es Kyle y aquí en mi canal, Pensando Inglés, les traigo inglés real y comprensible para ayudarles con su inglés. Y hoy voy a hablar sobre una persona bien interesante, una persona que realmente admiro mucho. Acabo de leer su libro y estoy muy emocionado compartir con ustedes un poco sobre esta persona increíble. Se llama Tony Robbins y empecemos. Hello my friends, hello again. If you do not already know me, my name is Kyle. My name is Kyle and here on my channel, Pensando Inglés, I bring you guys real English. Real English that you can understand to help you with your English. So one thing I really like to do on this channel is to share ideas with you guys, share ideas that I have learned from very successful, very special people. And I like to share these ideas with you guys because these ideas are helping my life. Okay, these ideas are helping my life so much. So if I can share these ideas with you guys in a way that it helps your English and you're also learning these life lessons and these stories of success and positivity, that's just gonna make your life better, okay? That's gonna make your life better. And I am trying to give you guys as much value as I possibly can on this channel. And one person who truly inspires me to give more and try my best to help as many people as I possibly can is this man right here, Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins, okay? This guy is incredible. I just finished reading his book. He has written a lot of books, okay? He's written a lot of books. This one is about finances, about money, okay? About how to become wealthy. But he writes about self-help, improving your life, okay? He helps a lot of people who have problems, depression, who want to make their lives better, who want to make their relationships better, who want to have courage and be stronger, better people. He helps a lot of people, okay? Every year he helps thousands of people all around the world. And I have been listening to him on YouTube a lot lately. And I just finished reading this book. And I knew that I had to share with you guys a little bit about this man, because he's just so impressive in my opinion. Such an impressive person, okay? So first, I'm going to share some interesting facts about Tony Robbins. I'm going to share some interesting facts with you guys about this incredible man. And then after that, I am going to share with you guys what I learned from this book, okay? So that maybe you guys can use it in your future, make a little bit of money, all right? And be better, more well-rounded people. So to start, Tony Robbins is 63 years old. 63 years old. He was born on February 29th, 1960. He grew up very poor. Grew up very poor in a poor family, muy pobre. And his mom, his mother, she was an alcoholic, okay? His mom was an alcoholic, and when she drank, she got mean, okay? She was mean to him. So Tony Robbins did not grow up with money, okay? He grew up very poor, and that is why he wanted to help people, okay? He wanted to help people because he knows what it is like not to have money, not to have food, to be around violence, alcohol, and drugs, okay? He knows what that is like. So now his mission is to help people all over the world to live better, healthier lives. And I think that that's incredible. He inspires me so much. And as a matter of fact, 2 weeks ago now, I made this video, where I donated all the money that I've made on Patreon so far to buy food for a local food bank to give food to the people who live in my community. And really that was inspired by reading this book, okay? I read this book, and he talks about how he made a charity, caridad, okay? He has a company that is a charity that gives food to people all around the world, and he has given meals to hundreds of millions of people. And I thought, if he can do that, I could help some people in my city, okay? So right after I read that, I went out and I bought some food and I wanted to help some people, all right? So this guy inspires me. He makes me want to help people more. So I'm going to try and help as many people as I can and follow Tony's example, okay? He's a great man. I want to be a great man. So maybe if I act like him a little bit, maybe I could be better. Okay, so I said that he grew up very poor, muy pobre, okay? Cuando era joven. But now, hoy en día, now, Tony Robbins is worth $600 million. $600 million, okay? He was born very poor, but now he is very, very rich. He is very rich because he writes books, he travels the world and he speaks, and people give him a lot of money for his advice, sus consejos, his coaching, okay? And that it leads me to the next fact, which is that Tony Robbins has coached many famous people, okay? Famous actors like Leonardo DiCaprio, okay, very wealthy people like Oprah Winfrey, and even presidents of the United States like Bill Clinton. And these people pay him a lot of money for his help. Another interesting fact about Tony Robbins is that he is very strict, estricto, very strict with his diet, okay? He does not consume alcohol, drugs, caffeine, and he does not eat meat, okay? He does not eat those things. He only eats vegetables, and he does eat fish. He loves fish. When Tony was younger, doctors found a tumor is como cáncer, a tumor in his brain, okay? In his brain. They found a tumor in his brain, and this tumor was affecting his brain in such a way that it was creating extra growth hormone. Growth hormone is something that makes you grow, okay? And for this reason, Tony Robbins is a very, very big man, okay? He is 6'7". To give you guys an example, I am 6 feet tall, okay? And Tony Robbins, he is 7 inches taller than me, okay? Tony Robbins is 7 inches taller than me, and he's very heavy too. He's a big guy. All right, those are just some interesting facts about Tony, about his life. Now I want to talk a little bit about some of the things that I learned in this book. So this book talks about investing, invertir, talks about investing your money for your future, okay? Letting your money grow and grow and grow so that in the future you can be wealthy. Now, I have been reading a lot about money in the last year, okay? So I already knew a lot of this, but there were some very interesting things that I did learn. One thing that he said that I was not aware of, I did not know, was he talked about 401ks, okay? A 401k is a program here in the United States that a lot of companies, they give their workers the opportunity to invest in a program called a 401k. And what is a 401k? They take a little bit of your pay every week and they put it into an account for you, okay? And then later, when you retire, jubilar, when you retire, you will have this big amount of money sitting there waiting for you so that you can live the rest of your life when you are old, okay? Not everybody has 401ks here, only some good companies. Only some companies offer this to their workers, okay? But what Tony said in this book is that a lot of companies, they give the 401k option, but really you could be making a lot more money by investing your money by yourself. Because these 401ks, they charge, cobran, they charge fees, okay? They charge fees. So I looked at my 401k at my company, and it turns out that he was right, okay? Very small it is written. If you look and look and look, you could find on the company's website what they do not want, no quieren, they do not want you to read, okay? and it's that you are paying a lot of fees sin saber, estás pagando ellos. I learned a lot about that. I'm going to change some things in my own personal finances. Maybe it's not very interesting to talk about here, but it's going to be important in my future, and it could be in a lot of other people's futures too. Another thing that he talked about is if you invest in the stock market, what is a stock? So a stock is when you buy, compras, when you buy a small part of a company. For example, you could buy Apple, iPhone, you could buy Apple stocks. I bought some Tesla stocks because I like Elon Musk. But when you buy a stock in a company and the company does good, you get more money. If the company does bad, you can lose your money. Okay? But what Tony says in this book that is so important if you are going to be trying to make money in this way is that you cannot be scared. Okay? No tenga miedo. When the stock market goes like this, up, down, okay? Because that's just what it does. Every couple of years it'll go up, then it'll go down. That's just the way it is. But the problem is a lot of people, when they see it going down, they get scared and they sell their stocks. Okay, and this costs a lot of people a lot of money. So those were just some things about this that I learned in this book about money. Maybe they're not super exciting to you guys, but maybe you'll learn some good vocabulary. But anyway, it could be very important to know these things when you are trying to plan for your future. I'm a father. I'm trying to plan for my future. So I just finished reading, acabo de terminar este libro ayer. I just finished reading this book yesterday. And my favorite part about this book, and the part that I think shows just what a great human being Tony Robbins is the last chapter. Okay? So the last chapter is called Real Wealth, como riqueza de verdad. Okay, and I thought he was just going to be talking about maybe another money secret, okay? But in this last chapter, he said something that was very profound and deep to me, okay? So this whole book, he's talking about money, okay? But in this last chapter, he said that the most important thing is not money, okay? To be truly rich, rico, it is not about having money. It is about having peace of mind, having love in your heart, and being happy. He says that he has personally met, conocido, billionaires, multimillionaires, very famous people, and they are not happy. They are not happy because they have not learned that the most important part of life is not money. It's being happy with the people that we love, being happy with ourselves. I love that. I thought that was the most beautiful part of this book, and I thought it showed that Tony Robbins is a man of character and a man with a good soul. I aspire to be more like him. I hope that you guys got some value from this video. Hope you learned some vocabulary. Maybe you learned something interesting. Maybe now you want to go and check out some YouTube videos of Tony Robbins, and maybe you'll learn a whole lot. All right, my friends, como siempre, muchísimas gracias por ver. Nos vemos pronto.